Hello there, everybody. This is Silent Mist, and welcome back to the Potatocraft FTB server. Man, I've just been on fire with recording stuff on this server. Stuff to do every day, and yeah, when I told you guys that we were pretty much done with Applied Energistics, I just remembered that I completely forgot about one thing that hopefully we're going to be covering in today's episode. So, yeah, let's finish up Applied Energistics, and then we can actually get on with our lives, even though we'll be using AE for the rest of our time on the server because AE is just that important of a mod. But so in the last episode, I told you guys that I needed to automate my crystal growth, and yeah, since the last episode, I've pretty much fully grasped all of the things that you need to know in order to do that. So we have over there an Emmy annihilation plane, and or no, sorry, that's a formation plane, and then I think somewhere in here we have the annihilation plane. I don't know where those are. The annihilation planes aren't that useful, but pretty much what the formation plane does is it lets you take a block that's in your Emmy system and bring it into the real world. Yeah, that's actually a really useful thing to have. It pretty much just, yeah, it materializes your objects into the real world from the data that it's stored. And so as you can see right now, fluix seeds are coming out of here, and they're kind of spewing all over the place a little derpily. But that's because I'm currently crafting an absolute buttload of purified Certus quartz. And uh-oh, I just picked up a bunch of it. That's a problem. I'll fix that. But yeah, so that's all being dropped into this pool down here, which has these 4 crystal charger thingamahoos that's next to it. And then underneath that, or rather where all those guys are resting, is an item transfer node, which has 64 world interaction upgrades, a bunch of speed upgrades, and this item filter that only filters out the purified quartz. Very important. But yeah, this entire setup now generates Certus quartz, and it does it quite well, actually. Let me just dump this stuff down into here because, excuse me, we don't need it in our inventory, actually. I don't want to have it in our inventory, or else the recipe is going to get confused when bits and pieces of it are missing. But yeah, this does everything except for make me fluix crystals. So we're going to have to sort of redo how this is set up to make it do that. And I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's in there. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I forgot to turn on the magnet. Well, I can't wear the magnet, but okay. This is gonna be no fun. Oh, geez. I just had to go and throw the annihilation plane, into here. I would make another, but I don't think I actually have the proper resources to do that. How am I gonna do this? How am I going to do this? Please, can I just pick up the formation plane? Ah, yes, we got it. Okay, perfect. Now I can chuck this stuff. Darn it, that was kind of inconvenient. Let me throw this stuff into here. Goodbye once again. Jesus, I have so much of it. But yeah, so this formation plane, I just need to move it because I was going to set it up with, I was just going to set up the crate to drop stuff. But yeah, that doesn't work as I wanted it to because it needs to be placed where the dropping end is above the place where it's getting dropped. It can't eject stuff out of the side. But that's okay because what we're going to do instead is bring some, let's see, how am I going to do this? This thing is way too big. Okay, break. And, oh, while we're doing this, let me cancel these recipes. So cancel you. I said, thank you. Up, pick this up. Thank you, my stupid draconic staff of power. So overpowered. Okay, get rid of that, and now we can just let the system finish flushing out what it's doing while we finish the construction of this crazy machine. We're gonna need to bring the smart cable around, so let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And then we're gonna need an interface. Silly interfaces, they are for kids. And we'll plop you right over here. Oh, Jesus, zoomed in. Don't want to do that. And finally, plop this crate. Oh, crap. I didn't do this right. Plop the crate right there, and we need to move this down 1 more block. I'm really hoping this doesn't cause any issues because now I'm going to be ejecting these items sideways instead of straight down. Okay, so let's do that. And now that we have that, let's cover this up appropriately. Can't have it be all scantily clad and not symmetrical. Okay, do that. And I think if we put 1 more right there, then we can go put this guy right here. And finally, we can put this annihilation plane right here. Right there. There we go. And our thing is turned off. We have the Certus Quartz seed. Let's see. We're all... But thank you. Certus Quartz seed. We're going to need to make some Fluix seeds. Are you at 0%? Yes, you are. Perfect. And now we're going to plop both of these guys into here. And nothing should happen right now because this thing is set to the same priority as the rest of the network. So the network has no reason to send anything to this as of right now. However, if we add +10, this should start spitting out items. Keyword, should. I've been having some problems with this, and yeah, I'm not entirely sure why it works sometimes and then not other times. Let's see. So far, it seems like everything is hooked up correctly. We have the correct number of channels. Maybe it's just not initialized into the network just yet. That is entirely a possibility. But yes, we need to do that. I need some nether quartz. Oh, crap. Do I not have a recipe for the seeds? That's okay. I don't need a recipe for the seeds anymore. But I do need myself some seeds. Let's see. I believe it's this and sand. Let's grab you. Ooh, we have some sand. I've been like running super low on sand because all of these recipes use up so much sand. And we're going to need to make ourselves a few new recipes. So we're going to do this, and this yields, instead of that, change this over to there, yields 2 of these. There we go. Make this recipe. Thank you. Let's see. We need some pure Certus Quartz dust, and we're going to need the dust. Uh-oh, do I not have the dust? I have some of this dust. I need some Fluix dust. 1,000 because I always need so much of that stuff. Oh, yeah, I've added some more furnaces to my array of tools there, or of things there, because they're not fast enough. And, oh, this isn't working. Formation planes are really weird. They just don't work sometimes, and I am not entirely sure why they don't work. Yeah, they should be spewing out the seeds that we have in our network, which is 79,000 of them. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not working. So the annihilation planes are pretty much just like the formation planes, but instead of materializing objects into the real world, they turn objects into data and store them into the system. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, but this darn thing isn't working. Okay, well, that's going... Did I make the dust? I hope I made the dust. Dust. Fluix dust. Yes, we did. Okay, now replace that and get ourselves 2 of these and yoink that recipe. And finally, give ourselves 2 of these and plop that. So yeah, I need to update these recipes because before we were just making the seeds, and then those were getting turned into the this by like all of the recipes. But no, that's no longer how it's going to work. Now when we do this, we literally just request the seeds, and then they should automatically get dumped into the system or into this, and magic ensues. But yeah, it's being super buggy. So yeah, these are like some of the few recipes that you can throw into the molecular assemblers that don't actually follow a correct path of crafting. So I always thought that was really interesting. Let's do that, and then we're also going to need to go grab... Do I still have the Fluix crystal recipe? I don't think so. Ah, that's unfortunate. Let's see. How do I make you? Nope. How do I make Fluix crystals? Fluix crystals. It's been such a long time since I've had to craft these that I have no clue as to how to do this. Oh, there we go. One charge Certus core. Oh, wait. No, I think I have this recipe in here. Do I? Pure Fluix crystal, just normal? Yes, there we go. Good. Okay. So now I can throw this into this guy right here. Yep, put you right there. So now we have the Fluix crystal recipe back. Let me tidy this up by bringing it up higher 1 more level, just so that interface isn't sticking out. A person is joining the server. Gasp! People don't join the server. But yeah, I don't know why this isn't dumping all of the seeds out. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, so that's our crystal generation. For some reason, it's not working. Sounds like most of the stuff on in my base. But yeah, so now what I want to do is craft this. Oh man, it's been a long time since we've done this. How many of these am I gonna need? Let's go with, let's see, we're gonna need 16 tall. No, we're gonna need 18 tall. And then we're gonna need times 9 plus, I need a calculator for this. How many of these spatial, I don't know how to say this. So we're going to need 18 times 9 times 2 plus 8. Oh, geez. Okay, 324. I need to remember this. So we can begin the first batch of them, 324. And then we're also going to need 7 times 18 times 2 of them, 252. So if I could please craft myself 252 of these. Oh, nope, not a, well, I mean, there's nothing really bad about crafting that many, but I don't need that many, at least right now. So let's do that. And now that will let us get as many of those pylons that we're going to need. And then we're also going to need to make ourselves, let's see, what the heck is that stuff? At Applied Energistics. What are you? This thing right here. Okay, maybe not that much of a thing. We're going to need, I'm just going to make a 16 cubed one instead of 128 cubed spatial storage thingamahoosit. There we go. Okay, so we can't make that yet, but we can not make that either. Can we make this? Do I have Fluix crystals? No, I don't. I don't even have sand in here. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Fluix, these things. Fluix pearl. Make me 100 of them, you vile system, you. Let's see, well, that's going. What else do we need to make this thing happen? Because a lot of the stuff, apparently, we don't have. Oh, no, glowstone dust. Yep, never have enough glowstone. Someday, guys, we will have, like, enough glowstone, but that is literally, like, the biggest bottleneck in our system. Never having enough glowstone. And, oh, no, this is still making sand. My God, that is taking a really long time. How is the spatial storage things? That was like how much we had to make, right? I think so. Something around that. Let me go take these. The only problem is building these takes a long time, especially since they're separated by a single space. But pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to teleport a 16 cubed area into a dimension. That's exciting, isn't it? Oh, it's nighttime. Let me, since there's only one other person on the server, I can sleep. Oh, yeah, I've also wired the upstairs again. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, everything back up here is finally fully wired. All 32 of these are hooked up. It's very nice. So let's go outside. I need to find a suitable area in which I can teleport. I think, might just have to use this area out here as tribute because there isn't too much space here. Oh, wow, there is no space to do this. Lol, yeah, I AFK a lot on the server, so when I'm not AFK, people are kind of surprised. Okay. Seriously, you're going to take a long time? Okay, well, we're waiting for that. Let me go show you another thing that I've been starting to work on. We head over here. We have a bunch of chisels. I've been trying to figure out how to make these work, and I actually got them to work, and I realized that it wasn't working because I was being silly. So, let's do this. So we need some smart cable. Oh my God, I'm running so low on smart cable. We're gonna need an interface. Grab a stack of those because why not grab a whole freaking stack? Plop you right there and plop you right here. Then we just need an import bus. Import. And this is how I do the craftings when or how I do the preparations when you guys aren't watching. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a thing auto chisel. We're gonna add a chisel recipe to our crafting. Now, there are better ways to do this. There's actually probably a really nice way to make this so you don't have to have a massive room of individual things, but I could not be bothered to figure out how to do that. So instead, we're going to do it the inefficient way, and we're going to have, like, what I'm thinking is there's probably a way where you can swap out the active item that gets chiseled with relative ease, but yeah, no, I am not going to attempt to do that. Instead, we're going to go to the craftable. We're going to go look up, what the heck are these things called? So we need laboratory blocks. Yes. Lab blocks. Okay. Stored and craftable. So these dotted panels, I use these all over the base, but I have to craft them every single time I want to use them. Oh, I need a crafting terminal in here. That'll be something that's more than useful. That's going to be pretty much a necessity. Let's see. So we're going to take the wall panel, 64 of them, and make ourselves 64 dotted panels. Yes, we're going to make it so this can only do it a stack at a time. So now that we have this, I have no clue if this is going to work. I just kind of set this up, and I'm really hoping that it's going to work out the way I'm expecting it to. Let's see. So let's put this dotted panel. Oh no, this is the problem that I was having. I can't put things into the target slot of these things for some reason, and I have no clue why I can't. Server? Computer? You okay? Uh-oh. Guess we disconnected. Don't crash, game. Please don't crash. It takes a long time to start you back up. Don't. No, it crashed. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Well, I think I'm going to have to cut this episode significantly shorter than I had originally intended to. Either that or I'm going to have to resume this at a later point. Because, I just broke the server. So, by putting that item into the, I think it's because I shift-clicked it into the auto chisel so many times, it tried to put in more than one stack of items. And, yeah, ever since I did that, server just doesn't start back up. It's a slight problem. Yeah, I'm gonna get to fixing that. Hopefully I won't need to roll back the server to the beginning of today, because that would be really unfortunate, because I've done a bunch today. But, yeah, I think if I can remove the auto chisel block out of the game, then I can, fix everything. But yeah, I'm going to end things off for now. Maybe I'll have a little bit more in the end, but for now, that's going to be all, guys. So see you guys next time, and then we'll actually finish AE, or maybe we'll do something else, because now AE is bad luck, apparently. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next part. So until then, bye-bye.